Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adams Field, where we're getting ready for a first pitch, as you just saw there, between the Quincy Presidents and the North Quincy Raiders. My name is Jonathan Clary. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. Again, here at Adams Field, and a beautiful night, April 16th here, and is the second game of the Steve Sullivan tournament. The afternoon game, Foxborough and Milton were here at Adams Field, with Milton winning that game 7-0, so Milton will move on to the championship. And first batter up here for the Presidents is number 9, Ryan Beach. And they're going to say he's safe at first, as a throw took the first baseman off the bag. And he reaches safely up there first. On the mound for North Quincy is number 12, Aiden McCarthy. McCarthy, a junior for the Raiders. Brian Gustafson is up now for the Presidents. It's called strike.
Yeah. Careful.
Again, just underway here at Adams Field between the Presidents and the Raiders. Up in the infield, and it's going to be caught by number 11 for North, Ben Hudak, and they were trying to get Beach off at first as he was off the bag there, but Beach gets back safely. Nice catch there by Hudak, and a quick throw as well.
No, run around first.
Joe Fry up now for the Presidents. Fry, a senior. Beach going down, throw down. Oh, it's a bullet down to second base, and he's going to be out by a lot. Great throw down there by North Quincy's catcher, Aiden Bridges, for the second out. Off-speed pitch is just outside there. 2-2's the count. Okay, Joe Fry up now for the Presidents. That one's outside as well.
Yeah, it's just wanting to understand.
Pop up over here, hitting the top of the booth. And that one just misses. Looked like it might have just been low. So Fry reaches on a walk. Chase Gillespie up now for the Presidents. Gillespie, a senior. Pitch there by Aiden McCarthy. Ball. 1-0 is the count. 2 outs here in the top of the first. And that one looked like it was good from up here, but it looks like it might have been just outside. And got him on the arm, hit by the pitch. All right, number 15, Aiden Manning comes up now for the Presidents. Manning, another senior. High fly ball into left field. And underneath it to make the catch for the final out. Ronan Brown with the catch there in left field. So Presidents get a couple men on base, but can't get anything to happen, and scoreless after the top of the first, with North to come up now. Number 1, Owen Desmond, senior pitcher for the Presidents, getting the start here tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you say. Okay, sure. Yeah. Zoom in even more.
Again, Owen Desmond on the mound for the Presidents, and leading off for the Raiders, number 24, Ronan Brown. First pitch by Desmond, low and outside for ball number 1. Nice pitch there. Strike number 1. And off-speed pitch there, gets called for a strike as well. That's high and outside. Right back to the pitcher. And bad throw, though, and Brown's going to go make a turn for second base. And Brown will hold up there on the bad throw. Reaches on the error. Ryan Wirtz comes up now for the Raiders. That one's in the dirt.
I want to go to the Savannah Banana. I know it. I hate him.
That one's in the dirt as well. Nice save there. So 3-0 is the count. And that one's outside, so Wirtz walks on 4 pitches. And that's going to bring up Max Guadiano, excuse me now. Number 6, junior. Runner goes and throw down to third is going to get through the third baseman's legs. Brown didn't realize the throw got past him and might have been able to score there, but nonetheless, the runners will move up. Line drive into left center field. That's going to score 2 runs. Guadiano rounding the base for a second. And he's going to hold up there with a bases clearing double for Max Guadiano, and it gives North Quincy a 2-0 lead. Brings up number 17, Charlie Baker, senior for North Quincy. Pitch there from Desmond, called strike. Time is called. off-speed pitch there by Desmond. Two count to Baker. Baker foul ball down the left field line. That's out of play. That one was in the dirt, and actually they're going to say a foul ball. Baker got a piece of it. Desmond steps off as Guadiano down there on second base, causing him some concern. So he stepped off. An 0-2 count. Charlie Baker at the plate. Baker fouls another one down. All right, 2-2 the count now for Baker. That one's high and outside, so Baker has worked the count full. Get Owen Desmond on the mound for the Presidents. Guadiano runs at second, and they're not going to throw it down. And Baker draws a walk. It's a nice job there by Charlie Baker to fight his way back. Was down 0-2 and draws the walk. Charlie Embro comes up now for the Raiders. Senior captain for North. So first and third now for North. No outs here, bottom of the first. Ambrose showing bunt, but pulls back. 1-1.
first if he does, right?
Runner goes down at first and throws just a little off. And Baker will be safe at second base. Guadiano stays at third. So now second and third for North Quincy. Desmond will go from the windup. That one's high now to Charlie Ambrose, 2-2. So full count now. Now he gets fouled back. Just did miss it. Ambrose, that is. Ground ball over to the shortstop. Looks to run it back, and Ambrose will be out at first, but Guadiano will score from third. So one out now here in the bottom of the first, and Aiden McCarthy, number 12, comes up now for North Quincy, who's on the mound tonight. Strike one to McCarthy. Just outside. 2-1 the count now. Ground ball fouled down the third base line there by McCarthy. 2-2. Pitch by Desmond is high. Count is now full, 3-2 to Aiden McCarthy. Charlie Baker, runner on second for North Quincy. And strike three called against McCarthy. He knew it was a strike as well. And Desmond gets his first strikeout of the night. 2 outs now. And coming up now is Nick DePalma for North Quincy, number 22. gets the outside corner of the plate, 0-1. Baker Goodley at second base. That one's in the dirt. Off-speed pitch just outside there by Owen Desmond. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count now to Nick DePalma. Little pop up over the third baseman, and he handles it. Sam Swan on the catch to end the inning for the Presidents, but North Quincy gets 3 runs there in the bottom of the first, and they lead now 3-0 as we get ready to head to the second. We'll be right back in 1 second. All right, top of the second for the Presidents, and number 1, Owen Desmond will lead off. He's first pitch swinging through the fastball there, 0-1 now. Desmond quickly in the hole, 0-2. It's going to get through over to the second base. And let's see, he's going to go off the bag. Throw there by Aiden Bridges brought the first baseman, number 18, Colin McGrail, off the bag just a little bit. And Desmond was able to chase it down to beat it out. So Desmond reaches on the throwing error and bring up now number 23, Sam Swan, senior for the Presidents. Evans going to get through the left side, and Presidents now have a couple men on base, first and second after the single there by Sam Swan. Shane McPhillips, number 17, comes up now for the Presidents. That's a first and second. McPhillips showing bunt. And he gets it down. And nice job there by McPhillips. Great bunt there to advance the runners. All right, so great bunt there again by Shane McPhillips. And that's going to bring up now John Jordan, number 12. Curveball there, called strike. Fastball strike 2. 0-2 now. That's outside. And big swing there, but Jordan cannot connect as Desmond gets a big strikeout there. Excuse me, McCarthy gets a big strikeout there for North. So 2 outs now. Brings up top of the order, number 9, Ryan Beach. Reach on infield single last inning. Second and third. And Beach is going to get hit by a pitch. So that's going to load the bases now for number 7, Brian Gustafson. Gustafson popped out in the first inning. Edgerly, head coach for North Quincy, comes out and talks to McCarthy. Again, bases loaded now for Brian Gustafson. Popped out in the infield in the first. Ground ball over to second base. And he fields it cleanly to end the inning. So the President's threatened, but North Quincy is able to quickly come back and end the threat. 3-0 North after inning and a half. Both teams come into the game with a record of 1-3. Quincy High won their season opener against Charlestown by a score of 11-1 right here at Adams Field. And then they dropped their next 3 here at Scituate, or home versus Scituate, at Silver Lake, and then versus Brockton last Thursday. North Quincy again 1-3, lost their home opener, or lost their season opener at Weymouth. Then won their home opener here on April 8th against Pembroke by a score of 10-6. and then lost their last two at Marshfield and at Braintree. Again, this is game number 2 of the Steve Sullivan tournament. In the first game, Milton beat Foxborough by a score of 7-0. So the winner of this game will face off against Milton on Thursday, and the loser of this game will play Foxborough. Those games are at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Thursday. Lights are on now here at Adams Field as we inch our way towards sunset. Great day here in the city of Quincy and great weather. A little bit of a wind going from center to right field. Coming up now for North Quincy, number 11, Ben Hudak. Hudak, a senior. And Hudak's first pitch that he sees is a called strike. To the count. Now we're just a little low. Ground ball over the third. Sam Swan fields it, and ball gets away from the first baseman, brought him off the bag, and going into second base will be Ben Hudak. Throw there by Swan was a little bit over towards the right field side of first base. And Chase Gillespie was trying to reach for it but could not get it. Will Conley, number 4, comes up now for North Quincy. Conley is senior captain. Conley shows bunt but pulls back. Conley, nice bunt. And Desmond's only play is to first base as Hudak advances over to third. Top of the order now for North Quincy. Ronan Brown comes up, reached on an error in the first inning. First pitch he sees is in the dirt. Big swing and a miss there by Brown. Hudak on third, as you see there on your screen. It's fouled back out of play over the third base line. One ball, two strikes. Off-speed pitch is high, 2-2. Full count now to Ronan Brown. Went out here in the bottom of the second. North trying to put another run on top of their 3-0 lead. And Brown works a walk. All right, so first and third down for North Quincy. Number 2, Ryan Wertz comes up. He walked back in the first inning. And they have a runner in the rundown. See if they can get him out, and they do. Nice job there by Desmond. Fake the third. Ronan Brown took off, and then they were able to get him caught stealing at second base. That's a big second out there for the Presidents. Ground ball over the first baseman. He fields it, and nice job there to recover from that. It was hard hit down the first base line. Able to bring it back up and get the third out of the inning. So that caught stealing. Big play there for the Presidents, and they're able to hold North Quincy from scoring. So 2 innings complete here at Adams Field. North with a 3-0 lead. We'll be right back. Joe Fry, number 8, comes up now to lead the inning off for the Presidents. And the first pitch he sees, is a called strike. Aidan McCarthy on the mound for North Quincy. Off-speed pitch is fouled off down to the North dugout. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches and 3 strikes. And a strikeout there for Aiden McCarthy. Chase Gillespie comes up now to the plate for the Presidents. Was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Called strike. That one's outside. Two and one. That's a called ball as well. So 3 balls and 1 strike now for Gillespie. And that one's outside as well, so Gillespie will be on base for the 2nd time here tonight. It's going to bring up number 15, Aiden Manning. Manning flew out to left field in the first. You can see McCarthy was reaching into his back pocket for the call there from head coach for the Presidents, Rick Beach. Off-speed pitch for a strike by Aiden McCarthy. That one's high. That one's over the right side, and only play is to first base for Aiden Bridges. So Gillespie moves up to second base. Two outs now, and brings up Owen Desmond, the pitcher for the Presidents. Foul down the first base line. Line drive, and it's over to second baseman Aiden Bridges, and he throws out Desmond to end the top of the 3rd inning.
Come from soccer?
All right, North Quincy coming up to bat now with the 3, 4, 5 hitters. Number 6, Max Guadiano coming up. Guadiano had a double back in the first inning for 2 RBIs. Get the scoring on the board for North.
The last month.
What's your name, Caitlin?
Yeah, that's cute.
Everybody look at Caitlin's card.
Signs. That's Michael.
And Guadiano's going to have another hit here. That one's going to go into center field. So 2 for 2 here tonight is Max Guadiano. Guadiano's going to get the courtesy runner over at first base there. Tim Tolan will come in to run for him. And coming up now to the plate, number 17, Charlie Baker. That's up to the second base, shortstop, excuse me. And nice job there by Aiden Manning. Fields that play, and it'll be a double play, a 6-3 double play.
I want Caitlin. We won mine on Saturday.
So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the third. Charlie Ambrose comes up now.
Practice on Monday.
Called strike. Ambrose grounded out to short in the first inning.
Nora, Caitlin.
And I saw a speed pitch there by Owen Desmond. 0-2 now. On that last play, Aiden Manning was playing perfectly right up the middle for that ground ball there by Charlie Baker. It was right at the bag, and nice easy throw over first base for the double play. And Ambrose just does get a piece of that to foul it off. Off-speed pitch still high there, so 2-2 now to Ambrose. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Yeah, nice job there by Ambrose to hold off. Thought about it for a second there. Full count now. And fastball's high, and Ambrose able to work a walk. Brings up the pitcher, Aiden McCarthy, number 12 for North Quincy. McCarthy struck out in the first. Quick throw over the first there. Runner back in time. Fly ball over in the right field territory, and it's going to be out of play, or excuse me, off the fence there. Giving chase was John Jordan, but went off the fence just by the bullpen.
Not even double shit. Did you?
0-2 the count now to McCarthy. And that one's outside. And Broden first runs. Throw down the second, and he is safe. Ambro goes in and looked like Aidan Manning couldn't hold on to the ball as Ambro slid right into where his glove was and just knocked the ball loose. It was a nice throw down there by Ryan Beach, right where he wanted to be. But again, Ambro's slide went right into the glove there of Aidan Manning. 3-2 pitch, and he is out, and that's the third out of the inning.
Wake up, have some energy. Go on and off the field, let's go.
All right, so North threatens again, but Quincy's able to hold them off. So North still leads 3-0 after 3 innings of play. We'll be back in just one moment. Sam Swan leads off at the top of the fourth. Swan quickly ahead 2-0. Big swing and a miss there. Two and two now. Swan had a single in the second inning over in left field. That one's in the dirt in front of the plate, full count. Three-two pitch, and Swan just does foul that off. Ball forward to Swan. So a walk to start the top of the fourth here for the Presidents. Brings up now number 17, Shane McPhillips. Had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning.
Hi, Miss Quinlan. Hi. Hi, Tara.
Fastball a little high there. 2-1 now the count. Swan at first base for the Presidents. And that ball by McPhillips gets fouled back over by the Quincy dugout. 2-2 now.
My friends are over there.
Getting fouled right back there by McPhillips, just missing it.
They pick me, and then what if after that
Over to shortstop, see if they can turn two. They get the runner at second, and ball gets away on the throw to first. Aiden Bridges bobbled it a little bit on the exchange and was trying to throw it extra fast there, and it goes away from the first baseman. So they get the lead runner, but McPhillips will advance down to second on the error. All right, John Jordan, number 12, comes up now, struck out in the second inning.
You guys know that Maddie thought she was Moana when she was little? Yeah, you did. And he would make me play Moana on my phone.
That one's in the dirt.
And you would go, I'm Moana. Yeah, that was really good. Remember when you crashed my birthday party last year? And Michael blew out all my
I didn't do that with Michael.
Michael blew out. There's a picture on my mom's face. He's sitting on my lap. Sorry.
Ryan Beach, top of the order on deck for the Presidents. And that one just misses there. Count now 3-0 for John Jordan. Max Guadiana runs out and talks to Ada McCarthy, and John Jordan runs down to talk to head coach Rich Beach down at third base.
You know that. Okay, good. Guess what I'm doing Thursday? Sitting for the show. I know you're going to visit the Amish. Oh, I thought you were going to visit the Amish.
Yeah, it looked like he was taken all the way there was Jordan. 3-1 to count. Fly ball into right field. Baker trying to get under it. And runner does not tag up. So 2 outs now for the Presidents.
Rowan's going to like freak out. Rowan got Thomas. Not you.
And again, that brings up Ryan Beach. Had a single in the first inning. Was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Shane McPhillips at second base for the Presidents. And called strike.
Okay, Rowan. in a box or a cage.
McCarthy steps off to reset.
I know that. I didn't know. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't care. Michael told me you were up here, so Michael told me I was the best.
Off-speed pitch there. Beach over to second base. Fielded by Bridges, and he throws him out to end the inning. So the Presidents threaten a little bit there in the top of the fourth, but they cannot convert. And North will come to bat in the bottom of the fourth with a 3-0 inning. No, 3-0 lead, excuse me.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you have.
When? I thought your mom was gonna play it. Your mom. I felt like she likes to. I have a scar on my foot from rugby, so. Yeah, I remember. No, you didn't. You had to grab him off of me. No, Maeve came home in the middle of him attacking me, and she had to yank him off of me. There's a scar this big on my foot from rugby. I don't think that's entirely sure. Oh, sorry. Alright. Grace has been waiting. Oh. I'll go. Alright, bye. I won't miss you though.
We want Frankie Ball! We want Elijah!
Oh, Sean's uncle's getting also a truck. Truck. Big tower
All right, bottom of the fourth now for North Quincy as they come up to bat, and leading off will be number 22, Nick DePalma. Popped up in the infield in the first inning in his first at bat. That one's a high fly ball to left field, and it's going to be trouble. It gets over the head of the left fielder, Joe Fry, and DePalma is going to go into second base with a stand-up double. Big hit there by Nick DePalma. That went way over the head there of the left fielder for the Presidents. And so nice job there by Nick DePalma for a leadoff double. And that brings up now Ben Hudak for North Quincy. Reached on an error in the second inning. Hudak shows bunt and can't get it down. Fouls it off. Time swinging, and DePalma was halfway down the baseline, but gets back to second base. Nice stop there by Ryan Beach, the catcher for the Presidents. Owen Desmond on the mound for Quincy High. It's going to be fly ball into left field. And getting under the catch that is Joe Fry. Fry's throw back into the infield almost got away from everybody, but nice job there by Chase Gillespie to back that throw up. So 1 out now for Will Conley coming up to the plate. He had a sacrifice bunt in the second. Conley fouls that one back right behind home plate into the parking lot here at Adams Field and on Vietnam Veterans Drive. It's game number 2 here today at Adams Field for the Steve Sullivan tournament. First game between Milton and Foxborough. Milton won that game 7-0. So the winner of the Quincy North Quincy game will face Milton on Thursday. As Conley fouls that one back again. Loser of this game will play Foxborough on the afternoon game on Thursday. And Milton versus the winner of this game will be the nightcap here at Adams Field.
Somebody go get a 10.
1-2 pitch for Conley coming up. And it's called strike 3. Conley disagrees, but second out there. Nice pitch by Owen Desmond for the third called strike. We're up top of the order now for North Quincy, Ronan Brown. 0 for 1 tonight. Brown reached on an error in the first and walked in the second. Nick DePalmer on second for North Quincy as Owen Desmond steps off to get him back. See Aiden Manning working there from a shortstop position to keep DePalmer close at second. There's a fly ball into right field. And nice job getting underneath it is John Jordan for the Presidents to end the inning. So North Quincy had a leadoff double by Nick DePalma, but they cannot capitalize. The Presidents hold them, and we're still 3-0 North on top at the end of 4 innings of play. We'll be back with the 5th inning in just 1 second. All right, leading off for the Presidents is Brian Gustafson, and he hits it right back to the pitcher, Aiden McCarthy, who fields it and throws him out at first for the first out of the top of the fifth. Gustafson now 0 for 3 here tonight after that at bat. Joe Fry coming up now for the Presidents. Fry 0 for 1, had a walk back in the first and struck out in the third. That one's in the dirt as well, 2-1 now. You can see the flags in right field. There's no wind right now here. Earlier in the game, those were going from center to right field. Ball there, fielded by shortstop, and is he making it in time? No, nice job there by Joe Fry to beat out the play. Ryan Wirtz bobbled it just a little bit as he was running towards his left, towards second base. Made a nice strong throw there, but Fry was able to beat it out for the infield single. Chase Gillespie comes up now for the Presidents, number 18. Hit by a pitch and walked in his first two at-bats. That one's outside. 2-0 now to Gillespie. That one's in the dirt. Nice save there by Max Guadiano to keep it in front of him. So 3-0 to count. And that one is inside. So a 4-pitch walk by Chase Gillespie. Puts runners on first and second for number 15, Aiden Manning now for the Presidents. Manning 0-2 here tonight. Flew out in the first and grounded out the second in the third inning. Quick meeting at the mound there. All right, again, so first and second for the Presidents with Aiden Manning coming up. Chase Gillespie at first, Joe Fry at second. That one gets fouled back out of play. And curveball goes inside and it hits Manning. So bases are now loaded for the Presidents. One out here in the top of the fifth as the pitcher Owen Desmond comes up, see if he can help his own cause here with the bases loaded. All right, so short ground ball back to the pitcher, and he throws it home, and he gets it. Nice job there by by Aiden McCarthy to quickly come up and just toss it to the catcher, Max Guadiano, for the out. All right, bases are still loaded, and number 23, Sam Swan, comes up now. Swan had a single in the second and walked in the fourth. All right, bases still loaded for the Presidents. 2 outs now, top of the fifth. Throw down to first, and he is safe. Quick snap throw there by Guadiano, trying to catch Owen Desmond off. Nick DePalma came in from behind him for the pickoff move. But Desmond gets back just in nick of time. All right, ball gets away from Guadiano. Runner coming from third, and he is safe. Desmond caught the ball, but then couldn't bring the tag back around him. And coming in from third base to score was Chase Gillespie for the first run here tonight for the Presidents. Aiden Manning moves up to third base. Desmond still at first. So first and third now. Throw to first, Desmond back in time. Swung down the first base line, but fielded foul. Two and one the count. Off-speed pitch to Swan, and that one's just high, it looks like. Swan swings that ball and it goes up to the second baseman. Can they get Swan at first? And they can. Nice diving stop there by Aiden Bridges. Was able to get up and throw Swan out at first to end the inning. So Quincy threatened, had bases loaded with a 1 out, and they're only able to get 1 run. So lead now 3-1 for North Quincy as they come to bat in the bottom of the fifth. As we get ready for the bottom of the fifth, I want to thank our crew that's coming out here today at Adams Field to help make this coverage possible. We have Joe O'Neill and G. Fred Shepard on camera, Frank Hart on graphics. We have Ryan McWade on audio, Chris Potter, our engineer, and Peter Doherty, our director. I want to thank all the crew. Upcoming games here for both teams. For the Presidents, again, they're going to play on Thursday either against Milton or Foxborough on vacation week here. Then next week on Monday, they travel to Plymouth North. Tuesday, they're home versus Hingham, and Thursday, home versus Plymouth South. For North Quincy, again, either Milton or Foxborough here on Thursday. Then they go on the road for 4 games in a row at Franklin, at Brockton, at Duxbury, and at Hanover coming up for North Quincy. First pitch swinging there for North Quincy is number 2, Ryan Wirtz. And single up the middle for center field to get him on base. Wirtz walked in the first and grounded out in the second inning. Coming up now, Max Guadiano, 2 for 2 here tonight with 2 singles. Or excuse me, a single and a double. That's a bullet off to the shortstop. He can't get through, or excuse me, he does get through. He couldn't bring it in for Aiden Manning. It was a bullet right past him. So North Quincy now with runners on first and second. Owen Desmond still in the game for the Presidents. Rick Beach is going to come out to talk to him. So they're having a whole meeting here at the mound, the Presidents, as you see on your screen. Quincy's trying to get some action down in the bullpen. I believe number 14, Cam Mann, is getting ready to warm up down in the bullpen for the Presidents. And the courtesy runner goes over to first base. That's Tim Toland. And Charlie Baker up at the plate now. Walked and grounded into a double play. First pitch to him is inside. Three-one North, and Baker calls time. And 3-1, bottom of the fifth. Ground ball by Baker over to the second base, and see if they can get there in time. And a collision at first base. Ball gets loose, but it's still live. Nate Hall fielded that ball and ran over the second base to try to get, over the first base to try to get the out, and collides there. And it looks like their heads collided. As you can see, Hall holding his head and Baker still down on the ground. All right, Nate Hall's getting up for the Presidents. Charlie Baker's still down on the ground, being attended to by their trainer and over there by his coaches as well. Chase Gillespie, the first baseman, went for the ball and couldn't get it. Nate Hall fielded it, saw that there was no one at first base, so he was running over as quickly as he could to try to get the out. And he was, I believe he was called out at first, and then obviously they collided. Baker's sitting up now, so that's good news. Baker finally getting up onto his feet, slow getting up, holding his shoulder as well, it looks like. And actually, they're going to say Baker was safe at first base and get a runner over there for him. All right, so 1 run scores on that. Coming around to score for North Quincy was Ryan Wirtz. And Max Guadiano, Tim Tolan, the courtesy runner, is over at third base for North Quincy. And it looks like coming in is Matthew Tolan, number 14, over at first base now for North. Trying to go first to third, but nothing happening there. Can't tell if Nate Hall's still at second base. Unless someone in the truck can let me know if he's over there at second base. I think he came out, but all All right, pitch now to number 23, Charlie Ambrose, high.
Where's my mother?
2-0 the count now to Charlie Ambrose. Matthew Toland over at first base there for pinch running for Charlie Baker. High fly ball into left field. Joe Fry trying to get under it, and he catches it in foul territory. Runners tagging, and high throw, but nice back up there by Owen Desmond. Back up the throw, and no runners advance. All right, so that's the first out of the inning. All right, Shea Winters, number 21, will come up now to pinch hit for Aidan McCarthy. Runner first takes off, and no throw. That one's outside. That one's high as well. Called strike there to Shea Winters. Two balls, two strikes, one out here in the bottom of the fifth. 4-1 North, but they're threatening with runs on second and third. That one gets fouled back. Another foul ball there by Winters down the first base line. Again, Tim Toland on third base, Matthew Toland on second for North Quincy. Both in there as Tim Toland as a courtesy runner, Matthew Toland as a pinch runner, and Shea Winters, pinch hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So 2 outs now for Nick DePalma coming up. Palma 1 for 2 tonight. Had a double back in the fourth inning, last inning. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Fly ball over by the third baseman and giving chase to Sam Swan, and can't get to it. Tough play there by Swan. 1-2's the count.
He's down there. Can I have a dollar?
Foul ball, couldn't hold on to it there. Tough play there by Ryan Beach. Still 1-2. Nice pitch there by Owen Desmond on the outside corner of the plate. And that's the third out of the inning as he gets out of trouble there for the Presidents. North Quincy does get one run that inning, and they now lead 4-1 as we head to the top of the sixth, and we'll be right back in a second. All right, top of the sixth for Quincy, and a new pitcher's in for North Quincy. Number 1, Charlie Mackey, the senior. Two and 1 the count. Called strike there. Shane McPhillips up at the plate for the Presidents. 0 for 2 tonight. Or excuse me, 0 for 1 was sacrifice bunt and reached on an error in the fourth. That one fouled off of McPhillips. And McPhillips will walk down to first to lead off for the Presidents. John Jordan, number 12, up now for the Presidents, 0 for 2 tonight. Again, Charlie Mackey in the game on the mound now for North Quincy. Aidan McCarthy, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 hit batters, and 1 wild pitch. Over to first, and nice job there by Nick DePalma to hold on to that. Change up there, nice job and nice pitch. 0-2 that count now to John Jordan. High strike throw down the first, and he is safe. So Jordan strikes out for the first out of the inning. Top of the order up now for the Presidents, Ryan Beach. Infield single in the first, hit by a pitch in the second, and a ground out in the 4th inning for Beach. Mackey keeping a close eye on Shane McPhillips over there at first base.
Should we talk about whose sweatshirt it was in the first place?
First up to do.
I walked it, I tried it.
Pitches in the dirt, but got beached. Fooled Beach on that one for the swing. Big fastball there. Beach goes down swinging for the second strikeout and second out of the inning. All right, Brian Gustafson, number 7, comes up now for the Presidents. Popped out in the first, grounded out in the second, and grounded out in the 5th. Mackey firing bullets now here for North Quincy. Called strike on the first pitch to Gustafson. The runner goes at first. Throw down the second, and he is going to be out. McPhillips looked like he tripped down there at second base, so an easy throw out there for Guadiano. Down to Aiden Bridges covering the bag. So that ends the 6th inning. North Quincy with a 4-1 lead over the Presidents. right, bottom of the sixth inning. And coming up now is Tim Toland, pinch hitting for Ben Hudak. Toland's been a courtesy runner a couple times here tonight for North. First pitch to Toland and a called strike on the check swing. A nice pitch there by Owen Desmond, still in the game here for the Presidents on the mound. That one's low, 1-2. Ground ball over to second base. And gets Bob a little bit there, and Toland will be safe at first base. Will Conley now off the plate for North Quincy. Sacrifice bunt in the second and struck out in the fourth. Throw over to first base. Toland back in time. Nice job there by Chase Gillespie to hold on to that ball. Toland going, and Conley bunts, and the pitcher and the catcher run into each other. Quick throw down to second, and he is safe. Great bunt there by Conley. He was able to avoid the ball himself. Snuck around that, gets down there, and then Desmond and Beach, they bump into each other on the miscommunication. So first and second now for North Quincy. Ronan Brown coming up now for North Quincy. Reached on an error in the first, walked in the second, and flew out in the fourth. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound for the Presidents. Again, first and second now for North Quincy. Top of the order up. Pitches in the dirt and gets behind Beach. So both runners will advance on the wild pitch. Great night here at Adams Field. You can see the flags are still in right field. Ball three now to Ronan Brown. Ryan Wirtz on deck for North.
shoot the kid.
Second and third for North Quincy. Ball hit into center field, and it's going to be complete. Excuse me, it's going to drop, excuse me, and some confusion is going on there. Looked like Will Conley ran into the shortstop, and Conley got held up at third. One run does score. So they're going to say the contact at shortstop was unintended, and so 5-1 is the lead now for North. Still runners on first and runners now at first and third, and looks like Rick Beach is going to make a pitching change here in the bottom of the sixth. And Owen Desmond will get a round of applause as he goes to the bench. All right, Cam Mann, number 14, coming in now in relief. Owen Desmond, 5+ innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. He's responsible for the runners on first and third as well. All right, number 2, Ryan Wirtz comes up now for North Quincy. Wirtz walked in the first, grounded out in the second, and had a single in the fifth. And fakes first to third, and they're going to say it's a balk. sure if they call the balk or not, because they're only having the runner from first advance. I think they're going to say the first baseman interfered. Well, I want to guess it was they're going to say interference because they only had the runner advance to second. So second and third now for North. Will Conley at third, Ronan Brown, excuse me, at second. And that's going to get through the drawn in infield into left field. So Wirtz with the RBI single. Max Guadiano coming up now for North. Guadiano 3 for 3. Double, single, and a single, all into center field. Ronan Brown at third base for North Quincy. Ryan Wirtz at first. Again, Guadiano up at the plate. And one low and outside. No outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Cam Mann was staring down the runner at first, and Guadiano called time. Line drive, and it goes over the first baseman's head into right field. One run's going to score. Guadiano's going to hold at first. And going over to second base is Ryan Wirtz, going from first to third. Another RBI for Guadiano. Matthew Tolan up at the plate. Wild pitch gets behind Beach, and coming in is Ryan Wirtz to score from third. Guadiano moves down to second base on the wild pitch. That one's fouled out of play. Eight to 1 now, North Quincy here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on on second base, and again, Matthew Tolan up at the plate. This is Tolan's first plate appearance here tonight. Last inning in the bottom of the fifth, he came in to run for Charlie Baker, who there was a collision at first base as Baker was running down there. Baker came out of the game. Pitch to Tolan is low and inside for ball 4. Paul Glynn, number 10, coming in to pinch hit now for North Quincy. Runners at first and second for North Quincy. Again, Paul Glynn pinch hitting now up at the plate. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop there by Beach. Cam Man now on the mound for the Presidents. That one's high. Final line for Owen Desmond. Again, 5+ innings, 8 hits, 7 runs allowed, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. And Glenn tried to hold up on that one, just does foul it off. Swing for strike 2. 2-2 now to count to Paul Glynn. Fly ball into center field. And it's going to be caught there by Brian Gustafson. Quick throw into prevent the runner from first to advance, but tagging up there was Max Guadiano down to third base. All right, Charlie Mackey now at the plate for his first plate appearance. Runner first goes. Beach throws down to second base, and he is safe. Tolan with a stolen base. So that puts now Matthew Tolan at second and Max Guadiano at third, with Charlie Mackey at the plate. 0-2 is the count. Curveball down the line, foul out of play, or excuse me, just fouled off down the third base line. Big curveball there from Cam Mann, and he gets Mackey looking for the strikeout. All right, 2 outs here now for North Quincy. Max LaMonica coming up now for the pinch hit. Again, LaMonica at the plate for his first plate appearance here tonight. 2-0 the count. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. That one's in the dirt, gets away from Beach. He can't get it in, and Guadiano slides into home for the run. Matt Tolan advances up to third base as well. Monaco taking all the way on that one. 3-1 now. Ground ball over the short. Fielded cleanly, and LaMonica is going to be out on the throw by Aiden Manning. North Quincy gets a bunch of insurance runs there in the bottom of the 6th. 5 runs. They now lead 9-1 as we head now to the top of the 7th. All right, top of the 7th. And Brian Gustafson, number 7, will lead it off for the Presidents. Gustafson 0 for 3 tonight. Ground ball over the second base. And first out of the inning. Joe Fry comes up to the plate now for the Presidents. Walked in the first, struck out in the third, and had a single in the 5th.
We're good? Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Over the short, tough hop there. And Fry will be safe at first base on that tough hop. Chase Gillespie coming up now for the Presidents. Gillespie hit by a pitch and walked twice tonight. Nice pitch by Charlie Mackey. That was fouled back. That's ball 4 outside as Gillespie draws the walk. Gillespie, again, 3 walks on hit by a pitch here tonight, on base all 4 times. Brings up now Aiden Manning for the Presidents, hit by a pitch, grounded out and flew out. That one's in the dirt. Runners do not advance. One and two now to count. That one just does get fouled back by Manning. That one's popped up into the infield in foul territory by the north dugout. And cannot get it to go. Goes into the dugout there. Give chase there. Did Mackey and Guadiano. Throw down to second, and nice back up there by North. Joe Fry was slow getting back to second, and Guadiano took a chance. Good throw, might have had him. And curveball there, and gets Manning with the strikeout. Two outs now here in the top of the seventh. Quincy down to their final out. Cam Mann up for his first at-bat. That one just misses for Charlie Mackey. Strike two, 1-2 the count now. 1-2, 2 outs. Just foul back out of play.
Okay, Ray.
Curveball in the dirt there from Mackey. 2-2 now. Now it's fouled up and it's going to be out of play. That one fouled back, and it looks like it might have hit the car of QATV's Ryan McWade. Hopefully his car's okay. It looks like it bounced off the tire in the side of the car. Ryan and I were talking about the places to park here today, and he got the lucky spot. And called strike three, the end of the game there by Charlie Mackey. And final score here at Adams Field, North Quincy with a dominant victory, 9-1 over the Quincy Presidents. So winning pitcher Aiden McCarthy for North Quincy, and Owen Desmond will get the loss. Great effort by both teams. It was close until the sixth inning, where North Quincy really broke it up. They had 5 runs in the bottom of the sixth to really break things up there and pull away for the victory here tonight at Adams Field. With the victory, North Quincy will now play Milton on Thursday. Again, this is the Steve Sullivan tournament, so they'll go on and play Milton at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Quincy will play Foxborough on the consolation game here at Adams Field at 3 p.m. on Thursday. Real quick, want to thank all of our crew for coming out here and making this game possible. On camera, we had Joe O'Neill and G. Fred Shepard. In the truck on graphics, we had Frank Hart. Ryan McWade was on audio. Chris Potter was our engineer, and our director, Peter Doherty. So again, final score here at Adams Field, North Quincy 9 and Quincy 1. For all the crew and staff and board of directors of Quincy Access Television, my name is Jonathan Caleri. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. We'll see you next time.